Playing a week with Big Brother rules, the final 7 competed in a grueling endurance comp. Sammy, a Big Brother fan, lasted 5.5 hours to win HOH. Peya, Greta, Matt, and Carson all tried to get Sammy to put up Kylie, but she got cold feet and put Matt and Jake on the block instead. A decision nobody was happy with. In a game of trivia, Peya was victorious and used the power of veto to take Matt off the block. Sammy decided to pull the trigger on her closest ally,
I'm gonna put Kylie on the block.
who was promptly voted out of the game.
We finally got out Kylie. Oh my god, it's just been on my mind for forever, and it's just like, she's been playing a great game.
Top 6! Kylie's gone, finally.
Regardless that it was Sammy, like, I was the one who controlled who went home this week. Like, I was the one who was able to make sure Kylie went home, period.
We convinced Sammy to put her up on the block after Peya took me down. That's ridiculous. Are you kidding me?
I think it's important that I explain that I'm standing because I feel like it. Because I feel like fun and quirky and fresh. And I want to show my room, my childhood bedroom. It'd be nice if Jake could stay. Because I think I made a grave mistake in like being manipulated by people that were kind of just looking out for their own interest, and obviously they're doing that. Like that's how this game is played, but now I'm kind of screwing myself over if Jake stays on the block because he'll go home. I just realized that like Kylie is a bigger threat. Kylie needs to go home now, and it's fine. It'll all be over. Big move, I guess. Whatever, big whoop. I don't really care about that. It was really just like, who do I want to see the next day of this game, Jake or Kylie? I think I lose this game next to anybody that's sitting at the end. Unless it's like Matt and Jake, but I don't think I would win over Matt. And I think that that's something I kind of have to keep in mind now. Especially if Jake goes home, then I'd lose his vote. So here's the dealio, squealio. Right now, I hope that I'm working with Peya and Greta. Hopefully they're telling me the truth.
In terms of the idol, like, there's just no way Jake has it, right? Like, he would have played it for himself when you put him up, right? Like, you think? Okay.
Jake does not have the idol. I'm so confident.
I went through that whole thing holding on to hidden media idol. I thought for sure I was going to play it if I was still on that block after the challenge. But once Kylie came along, that meant that I did not have to play my idol.
Carson does not trust me and is nervous that I have the fucking idol, which I don't. I can't do a puzzle to save my life.
Very easily could have gone home last night. And I had thoughts about taking out Allison, or thoughts about taking out Kylie back when we merged, but I was trying to be patient, bide my time. And they hit me first, earlier than I expected. I'm not gonna wait this time.
Final 6. We're in the finale. We made it.
We're half of
the finale.
We're half of the finale.
I'm so confident that Sammy is the idol, and that's the big part that makes this week confusing, because the only way that the three of us don't come through this week is if the idol gets played correctly and one of us gets voted out.
Yeah.
They're gonna be coming for me. They're gonna be pitching me this week. They're gonna try to make sure I'm the 6th person out. They being Sammy and Jake.
He really is like public enemy number 1, because everyone on the jury, like, even I like Carson. Out of those 4 left, like, Carson would get my vote 100% of the time. So
Carson's very likable. He's gonna do a good job of pleading his case.
as much as I'd love to see it on the big screen, not on our season, no.
No, I'd rather see my face up there. Thank you very much.
The ideal final 3 I'd love to sit at would be like Matt, and then possibly Sammy or Greta?
Feeling pretty good about the potential for me to make the final 3 now.
I think I can sit next to Jake and win. I think I can sit next to Matt and win. I think I can sit next to Sammy and have a shot.
Realistically, I think that Greta beats Sammy.
Oh yeah.
Like I think
Yeah. Greta probably has one of
are the most likely to win the game. It's Greta at the top now.
Yeah.
Would she respect if we had come to that conclusion, or do you think she'd be pissed?
I think she would respect it.
I had been laying the groundwork so that hopefully Matt and Paya were open to voting out Greta this week.
I see the merit of getting out Greta potentially just because Sammy is an 8 member, and then
That adds to Greta's.
I honestly hadn't
Exactly.
even thought about that.
yeah, so it just adds to the whole
Because if she can be like, oh, I beat the 8, got here, made moves, and deceived people while still playing a game that's respectable. Like,
Oh,
there's no
I
way-
think Greta's played a great game.
she has played a great game.
the moves we make next are going to be big, period. I don't know, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I need to make final 3. I feel like I can persuade a jury if I make final 3.
Like, I feel like your final 3 is you, Matt, and Paya. Like, I feel that way. Yes, you. I'm not, like, worried that I would go home tonight, but, like, I just am worried that, like, you 3 might be, like, inclined to, like, keep Jake and get rid of me, I guess.
I understand that worry because I also think my name is one of the people that people are inclined to keep Jake over. I feel a little bit bad because I just got off of a long call with Greta where I didn't tell her a lot of the truth. Truth is that I'm out to get her tonight, and that I think that me, Matt, and Paya are as tight as she worries that we may be, and we'll vote her out.
But I know that I'm kind of on the outskirts of that little group of 4, and I will quickly turn everyone on Carson if that's what it comes down to, and I think it will.
I like Greta, but I'm playing this game with my head, and she's got a great chance to win this thing, and she knows it.
Who's excited for today's immunity challenge?
I am.
Awesome. What do you guys think it's gonna be?
Something terrible.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Da 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 da. Family Feud, baby.
Family Feud?
Right.
How does one person win Family Feud?
You're looking for the most popular answer to a prompt. In the second round, it's gonna be fast money. Your
Right.
team needs to win the first round to make it fast money. Carson, when you're ready, please make your first selection for your team.
I'm gonna go with Sammy.
Okie doke. Sammy joins Carson's team. Matt, you get to pick second.
Okay, I don't want to offend people, but I also feel like this person's gonna kill it. Like, she's consistently killed it in every challenge I've seen, so I'm going with Greta.
Greta joins Matt's team. Carson, please make your final selection.
I'm gonna pick Paya.
Okie doke. So the teams are going to be Carson, Paya, and Sammy, Matt, Jake, and Greta. Name a country with a lot of land. Carson.
Russia.
Russia is the number 1 answer, Carson. You get 31 points for that.
Woo! Okay.
Would you like to play or pass?
Play? We're playing. We're playing, Jay.
Playing.
Sorry, guys.
Sammy, it's your turn. Please give me a response. Name
China.
with a lot of land. China. China is the number 2 answer. Sammy, congratulations. Get 17 points. Now we move on to Paya.
Okay, people don't at me. I think this is a country, but Antarctica, is that a country?
Antarctica. Unfortunately, Paya, Antarctica is not one of the correct responses. In fact, it is a continent.
That's what I thought, but I was so hopeful.
Does have a lot of land. Unfortunately, not a country. is your second strike, so it'll go to the other side. If you get it wrong.
Canada.
Canada. Canada is the number 3 response, Carson, and you score an additional 17 points.
Sweet.
Sammy, there's 2
Yeah.
left on the board.
Yeah.
Gotta give me a response here.
Okay, wait, I had one. Spain.
Spain.
What? Sammy!
I'm
Spain.
sorry, I'm so
Spain
bad at
is
geography.
notoriously not a very large country, and it is in fact not one of the countries with a lot of land. That is 2 strikes.
Greta, Jake, I think we have some good options in either Greenland or Brazil. Do you guys have any preference?
I'm leaning towards Brazil,
I
personally.
think
Yeah.
if you want to say Brazil, go ahead. I think
either one will be up there, but I also kind of think I don't know.
All right.
Greenland's obscure, though.
Yeah, but it's amount land mass.
Matt?
It doesn't matter how.
Matt, please give me your response.
I kind of want to say what Greta was saying. I'm sorry, Jake.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Greenland.
Greenland.
oh, that makes me nervous. Don't say it.
Greenland is not on the board.
I'm sorry,
USA
Jake.
and
It's
means-
the audience. It's the audience, Matt.
Carson, Sammy, and Peya, you will score, let me tabulate it, 65 points for that round. Name a common ingredient found in candy bars. Greta.
Chocolate?
Chocolate
Nice.
Let's go.
is the number 1 answer. Congratulations, Greta. Is Jake, please give me a response.
Peanut butter?
Peanut butter,
Caramel.
caramel.
Don't give him points for saying it like that.
I know. I prefer personally the caramel.
There's 2 A's in caramel. There is 2 A's in caramel.
But
Carson.
this is not a pronunciation challenge. Now we'll go to Greta.
Nougat.
Nougat. Nougat is number 5 response.
What?
So get 10 points for that.
Wafer.
Pretzels. I don't even know.
Mint, I thought of that. I thought of coconut.
Oh,
That's in
coconut
too
might
many
be-
candy bars.
Coconut's good.
There's like 4 people in this world that think coconut, and they answered this quiz. We're gonna go with coconut for those weirdos.
Coconut. For those weirdos, unfortunately, those weirdos did not respond more than nougat. What they did
Wow.
respond. All
Oh.
My God.
Name something appealing about working or going to school from home. Peya.
Staying in bed.
Staying in.
Good answer, Fair.
Check the board. Unfortunately, staying in bed is not one of the answers. Jake,
I'm gonna go with wearing pajamas.
wearing pajamas. Jake, I'll accept that as no clothes dress.
Yes.
You know what? We're gonna pass. We're gonna pass this one.
Okie doke, we're gonna pass this one over to the other team.
Sleeping in.
Good
Sleeping
answer.
In. I will count that for flexible hours.
I'm gonna go with lots of snacks.
Lots of snacks. Sammy, do you think that that's one of the 3 left on the board?
Yes, Chase.
Unfortunately,
Going on mute.
What?
on mute. Unfortunately, no. Going on mute is too recent of a phenomenon.
I didn't know. I thought this was Zoo.
Yeah, okay, then let's do the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chase, we're gonna go with commuting. No commuting.
No commuting.
No commute. Yes.
Yes.
That was what I was thinking.
Matt, Jake, and Greta, I will visit you one at a time. You will have 45 seconds to answer 5 prompts. How many days can you keep a banana before it goes bad?
5.
Name a type of bear.
Black bear.
Name something the state of Kentucky is famous for.
Horse racing.
Name a type of insurance.
Car insurance.
Name a reason you might need to call an Uber.
You don't have a car.
All right, thank you, Greta.
No worries. Thank you, Chase.
How many days can you keep a banana before it goes bad?
5 days.
Name a type of bear.
Grizzly bear.
Name something the state of Kentucky is famous for.
Chicken.
Name a type of insurance.
Car.
Name a reason you might call an Uber.
You're drunk.
Thank you, Jake.
Hopefully I can win immunity today. I could always use a little bit extra help.
How many days can you keep a banana before it goes bad?
6.
Name a type of bear.
Grizzly.
Name something the state of Kentucky is famous for.
Derby. The racing. The Kentucky Derby.
Name a type of insurance.
Car insurance.
Name a reason you might need to call an Uber.
Too intoxicated.
Okie doke. Thank you, Matt. See you in just a
Here's hoping.
I'm gonna go prompt by prompt. How many days can you keep a banana before it goes bad? Greta and Jake both said 5. Get 22 points. Matt said 6. Unfortunately, that was not an answer. Matt will get 0 points.
Are you kidding me? One more day?
Wow.
Killing me that badly?
Name a type of bear. Both Jake and Matt said grizzly bear, so there were 27 points. Greta said black bear, right?
Yeah.
You get 7 points, Greta. Name something that the state of Kentucky is famous for. Greta and Matt said horse racing, 40 points. That's the top answer. Jake said chicken, fried chicken. That's the number 2 answer. So you get
wow.
Name a type of insurance. And you guys all said car insurance, which is the number 1 answer. Jake has 99, Greta has 97, Matt has 95, so you guys are all with
Wow, good luck everyone.
each other.
Good luck.
Comes down to the last prompt. Name a reason you might need to call an Uber. Number 2 answer, which was worth 24 points, was drunk/impaired.
Damn it!
Matt and Jake, you get 24 points. Now, Greta, your answer, no car, was the number 1 answer.
No car.
36 points.
Wow.
Greta with 143 points. You have won immunity. Congratulations.
I just won immunity tonight. I'm guaranteed final 5. I don't give a fuck if it messes up any sort of plans tonight.
God damn it, Matt. Oh my god.
Family Feud, random trivia. I literally, praise be, thank God. I am so fucking stoked. I literally can't even say how excited I am.
Like, how hard is it to lose? Matt wanted to win so bad. And I texted him, I was like, dude, why are you playing so hard? Like, there's a 2/3 chance that we're fine this week if we go, and there's a 1/3 chance if you go to the final round. He got selfish. He wanted immunity for himself instead of just taking one for the team. And I know I didn't take it for the team or whatever.
Wow, I'm just so thankful. Honestly, that was fucking huge. 2 immunity wins. That one was a big one.
I texted him, I was like, stop winning. Stop winning. And he was like, no, I got this. Like, I'm going to win fast money. Matt, you have a 1 in 3 chance to win fast money. And you didn't. So now the plan really is Sammy or Jake. We just have to figure out how to do it best. God damn it. If we can figure out how to get Sammy out this week, I'm so down. I'm just nervous about her playing an idol and screwing up Because if she plays an idol correctly, this group of 3 no longer runs to the end of this game.
I think that Jake would potentially could be taken to the final 3 over me.
Is there a world where Jake would vote out Sammy?
I think if it keeps him in the game, maybe.
Potentially.
Oh, I was so close to winning immunity, and I'm just so upset that I came within just a few points in the Family Feud final round, and it just slipped right out of my hands. I could have very much guaranteed myself a final 4.
So do you think he wants to get out you this week, or like?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Because he's like pinning the idol on me, and he's sus that I like told him I would have put him up. And he wants his ideal final 3 is you and Matt and him.
We can make tonight work, not just for getting to final 5, but for establishing a groundwork for final 4.
We're also like obvious targets at this point, right? We're obvious. Like, and
Yes.
it was never the most obvious person who was being voted out.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that they're gonna flip on me tonight.
It's the final 6. It's crazy. You know what today is? It's day 120.
It's not just about the days, but about the toll that it's taken on all of us. And I think that's something that, regardless of like who makes it to day 130 and who doesn't, like that's something we should all be proud of.
22 people started this season. You know, final 6 is a big deal no matter what the season is, but there have been a lot of tribal councils to get through to get here, and that's pretty cool.
Every day I have here, I don't take for granted. And so if I am the one who goes tonight, like, I'm proud of how I played, and it is what it is. I'll go out with a smile on my face.
Would anybody be royally disappointed?
I'd be disappointed. Yeah, I'm playing. I want to get to the final 3. I feel like a lot of us are on the same page about that. You can appreciate the days and still have a drive to it at the end.
There's this give and take of getting like voted out now, of being really proud of where you got and being like, fuck, I was so close. And if I could have like swayed one person to my side, it could have changed everything for me. And that's hard. And it's also hard because people have played this whole game now and have all these built up relationships.
Now when it's just like 6, you can like see the future and you can see 3 and like you're like 6 to 3 is not that hard. When it came from like, you know, going from like 22 to 13, now that was a crazy time. But also during this like quarantine time, it's been just so fun to play it, like, and be a part of Survivor.
Greta, congratulations. You won immunity and 2 fire tokens. Would you like to talk a little bit about the challenge while I pop out to pee? He's, you know.
Sure. I kind of went into today feeling like things kind of could go not in my favor, especially when I had like the penalty vote on me for 2 weeks. I was like, oh, it would be really, really easy to get sent home. And so then when it was pretty convenient to be sent home and I like made it through that, my name definitely like stuck in people's heads.
Women castaways have won every single individual immunity except for Type Racer, the typing challenge. Matt, would you like to talk about your immunity loss as a male?
Yes, I would. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride is how I see it. I finished second in 3 immunity challenges. It's so frustrating to feel like I'm so frequently so close, but also just so short and not being safe. And as the numbers keep coming down, I'm like, every time I'm like, okay, today's got to be the day. Today's got to be the day. Today's got to be the day. And I haven't had my day yet, and I'm hoping that I survive long enough to get my day.
Let's talk a little bit more about the idol. Who's got the idol?
I don't want to speak for everyone, but I don't think anyone other than the person who has the idol knows who has the idol at this point.
Everybody is pointing fingers, but somebody has to have it. Like, I'm confident that it wasn't voted out of this game, but everybody is pointing fingers at someone else. And it's just a matter of like trying to figure out who's made discrepancies of their story of why they don't have it. That's what I've been trying to look at, but I truly...
Whose stories have discrepancies, investigator Sammy? Now's the time to call him out. No.
I'm confident that Matt and Jake don't have the idol because I think both of them would have played it last week when they had the opportunity to and knew they were on the block. That's the only thing I'm confident about. I
wish I had this idol so bad.
I really don't know.
How do you make sure you get to the end at this point with people that you can beat?
I think that there are a lot of people in here that have a chance to win this game. And so honestly, my main priority is getting to the end. But I also think you got to be careful to not like gun for big threats too much, you know? Like Kylie was necessary. I think that was really needed. But earlier in the merge, it felt like, at least on my vote, you know, a couple of these other votes, people got themselves into trouble by trying to take out big names. And then suddenly their name came up.
I'm gonna work with the people I trust. And like, that's the only way that I wanted to play this game anyways. It wouldn't mean much to me if like I got to the final 3 and then it was like easy peasy money. For me, it's just kind of like, I want to work with the people that I set out myself to work with and who I like actually trust in this game, and that will get me there. And I believe so much in my game alone that enough will be enough for the jury.
I think that's a pretty good place to leave our final 6 tribal council. We'll move to the votes.
Hope this all works.
I'm voting for Jake.
God, I hope this works tonight. Sammy, you have written my name down twice. So that's more than enough for me to write your name down once.
My vote tonight is for Carson.
Okie doke. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person who has the most votes will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If you have a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Without further ado,
Chase. Everyone's kept their own secrets. I had to keep my own just to cover my ass. I'm playing my idol on myself.
okie doke. That means that all votes cast against Jake will not count.
I take back what I said earlier about being confident that Matt and Jake didn't have items.
Without further ado, first vote. Jake does not count. Second vote. Jake does not count. Third vote. Sammy. It's 1 vote Sammy. Next vote. Carson. That's 1 vote Sammy, 1 vote Carson. Next vote. Carson.
Like, who would you guys ideally want to go home if we don't regard immunity as like a thing?
Ideally, if immunity is not a thing, I would like if Carson went home this week. I just, again, egg on my face if he really doesn't have this idol, but I'd rather like vote him out anyways, even if, you know what I mean, he didn't have the idol at this point. I'm
Very confident that Carson is the idol.
it most likely being him with the idol. If he's here next week, he's in Final 4 and he cannot win immunity in that situation.
Things are getting a little crazy around here. Me, Paya, Greta, maybe even Jake and Sammy will be moving against Carson today, and for me, it's not an easy decision. I love the kid. He's one of my good friends in real life, but it's a little bit difficult to, I would say, discern what's real life and what's game.
The information that Pay and Greta have been giving me all seems very reliable, and they're willing to tell me, like, yeah, Carson thinks that you're a threat. I talked to Greta and Paya today, and they are fully willing to vote out Carson at the next tribal.
We're looking to vote out Carson. Apparently, that's like the 5 consensus.
Perception is everything in this game, and if the jury's perception is Carson came back and played savior to me and Paya, then we have no shot at the end even if we get there.
So I think Matt's totally on board with voting out Carson just because, like, yeah. Because, well, yeah, and Matt reached out to me, which was crazy. But I was just kind of, yeah, I know. I didn't think he would had it, like, you know, in him to be like, let's do this. But he is. He was like, because him and I and Carson, that, like, trio, whatever, only was formed through Carson. Me, Sammy, Greta, it's an awesome 3. And I really think me and Greta can make a lot of damage in the jury and just kind of clutch up.
I was pushing for either Jake or Sammy, just somebody, and he kept circling back to Greta, and I'm not stupid. I know when I'm being manipulated, and he kept trying to shift the conversation, push it back to Greta, because he's trying to get rid of our other options. He wants to have us locked in and then have a secure path to the final 3.
I think if we got everybody on board to vote out Carson and split the vote in case Carson tried to do anything with his idol this week, I think we could totally do it. I think we so totally can do it.
I cannot let him get to the end. I can't lose to him. I can't keep him in this game for any longer.
Oh man, okay. Carson.
How did you feel about Carson picking you guys, though, Sammy and Taya, for the...
I was so happy because I knew I was bad at that shit and I was just gonna do it out.
I was kind of little does he know that I'm gonna try to throw this a little bit.
I knew as soon as Carson picked me, I was like, well, that's it.
Truly, I know Antarctica's a continent.
Sorry about Greenland again.
I told myself, so many times already that there's no way I would not play my idol tonight for myself. But, people just seem so confident and calm about it. People who are supposed to be voting Carson out.
I love how I did his dirty work for him last week and he's just ready to get rid of me.
Yeah, I know. He's so strong on you too. It's whatever. But yeah.
I love it. It feels good.
Next vote. 18th person eliminated from Survivor Northwestern and the 8th member of our jury, Carson.
Just want to know who it was.
I didn't vote for you, but I knew that it was going to happen.
I think everybody knew.
Everyone knew.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, bud.
Sorry to do it again.
Well, I didn't expect Paya and Matt to blindside me, though. That one hurts a little bit, but because I really wouldn't have done it to the two of them.
Well, unfortunately tonight, Carson, your time in the game has ended.
Blindsided again. I played hard start to finish. I got back in, I changed things up. It didn't work out again, but at least I didn't go right back out again. And at least I did a little damage before I left. This was an incredible journey, and I'm really excited to see how this finishes out and to just continue making Survivor happen here on Northwestern's campus.
I thought I'd be more excited about him going, Carson leaving. And I feel right now in this game, I lost a lot of control and power. I also don't fully believe that Carson would have taken me to the end.
Carson went home as planned, played my idol to much people's genuine surprise, it seems. I learned that I had 2 votes coming my way anyways.
This vote, I had all the information, I had all the keys and stuff, and I feel connected. I have my all girls alliance, whatever, with me, Sammy, Greta. I have my whole thing with me, Greta, and Matt.
We voted out Carson, which was huge. Anyone but me, basically, and Paya. I want to keep Paya around. I really trust her and I want to sit with her at the end.
I don't want to say Greta's name is the problem. And maybe that goes to show her incredible game. I'll give it to her. She's playing a great game. She knows how to play it. I don't know if I have enough to stand up and go up against her.
I would feel good about sitting with Sammy. I would feel good about sitting with Matt, but I don't want to sit with Jake at all. Just out of principle.
I haven't had the kind of deep social connections with certain people in this game, but this is where strategy has to come in, and this is where I have to appeal to people's strategic decisions.
Up to this point, pretty much everyone who has said my name in the game has gone home.
Now I'm less hesitant to include Greta in any sort of plans because I know she keeps lying and it's repeated and I really don't have any reason to believe her.
it was always gonna be Jake this week.
I think I'd have better arguments against Matt and Sammy, so that's why I don't want to see Greta and Peya at the end, because Peya, again, likable, has played from a position of power, whereas I think Matt is less respected for just kind of his overall demeanor in the game. Greta has, obviously kind of lied a lot. She's kind of been devious and sneaky, but at the same time she's used that to good purpose. Like me, she didn't start with the original lines. She had to work her way into the build, into the fold. I also had to work from the beginning of this game an uphill battle that I didn't even know I was climbing because of the Legal 8 Alliance.
If Jake has to go this week, fine, as long as Peya and Greta actually won't take me to the end. You know what? Maybe Jake going this week would actually be good for me,
Because then I would have a spot at the end.
with Matt, and then Peya and Greta can figure it out from there.
Hidden immunity will be at tonight's immunity challenge. What? Once the real song begins, send the word blueberry syrup to Chase chat to win. If I look up largest snake in the Amazon, Anaconda facts, that same image appears. Okay, good. So I just have to literally have the word already typed out for Chase in the chat, and then immediately as soon as we talk about Anaconda, I guess, in the immunity challenge, then I'll get it. So.
Welcome everyone to your second to last immunity challenge of Survivor Northwestern. Welcome to the week 16 immunity challenge. Let's Connect. It's a variation of the UK quiz style show, Only Connect. Your goal is to identify the unifying link or theme between each of the individual clues within a given clue set. Love. Deuce. Jake.
Are these scores in a tennis match?
Incorrect. Ace. Volley. Greta.
They're just tennis terms, right?
Yes, that is correct. General tennis terms. It is a musical clue. May thy name forever shine. Matt.
Is it words in the Northwestern alma mater?
That is correct.
Let's go!
Matt
Go
gets
Cats!
60,
Go,
so
Good job.
you're at 45 points now, Matt. You're in the lead. Congratulations. Let's just look.
Picked the one song I know.
Hail to purple, hail to
Hail
white,
to white,
hail
hail to the Northwestern.
Northwest. Second clue.
What?
Oh.
Third clue. And the Sam.
Oh, Sammy's hand went up.
Is this Work by Van Gogh?
No, Sammy, that is not correct.
It's not the bands.
And the final clue in the round. Anyone? Anybody? Going once? Going twice? The answer is shoe brands. We've got
Oh my god.
Nike, Vans, and Puma.
Yeah.
What's the one to the left?
Yeah, what was the one with the faces?
Skechers. So police sketches.
So funny.
I said Work by
In
Van
my head, I
Gogh.
was thinking people who were beheaded. And then I was thinking a van beheading somebody, but oh my god.
Somalia, parentheses, 1. Second clue. Panama, parentheses, 2. Third clue. Vietnam, parentheses, 1. Fourth clue. United States, parentheses, 50. Jake.
Are these the amount of stars on the nation flag for each country?
That is correct. Nations that have stars on their flag and the number of those stars. First image. Second image. Third image. Fourth, Sammy.
Oh,
Are these people on Dancing with the Stars?
Can you be more specific?
Are these winners of Dancing with the Stars?
That is correct. These are winners,
Wow.
champions, winners of the Mirror Ball Trophy on Dancing with the Stars. The final was Hannah Brown, of course. What a night for a night. September 13th, 1969. Hassle in the Castle, September 27th, 1969. Mind Your Own Business, October 4th, 1969. Greta.
Are these like the episode titles of Scooby-Doo?
That is correct, Greta. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The episode titles for the first season of Scooby-Doo.
Are you kidding me? That was so
30 points.
niche.
Sammy, unfortunately, you are out of the challenge. First clue. Second clue. Third clue. Jake.
Are these images associated with the number 5?
Jake, that is correct. These are images that are associated with the number 5. On the left, we've got Lou Bega and Mambo number 5. In the second image, we've got Chinese 5-spice mix. Image, we've got, of course, number 5 from Codename Kids Next Door. And then the next clue would have been just a little Roman numeral 5. Clip here. Matt.
Is it Nicki Minaj songs?
Matt. I will accept that. Nicki Minaj songs that top the chart or Nicki Minaj number 1s. So we've got, of course, this moment for life here. We've got
my anaconda don't. My anaconda don't.
You know, famous Anaconda song. First image. Second image. Next clue. Greta.
They're like mythical creatures, mythical animals. Like folklore, like legend animals.
I will accept folklore. I will accept folkloric animals.
Is the second one the Jersey Devil?
No, that's actually the Montauk Monster that was in 2008. People thought it might have been a raccoon. Second clue. Third clue.
Are the
Heya.
I'm stupid.
Is it the blank, the word goat goes in there?
That is correct. Peya, goat.
Wow.
Into the blank there. The final would have been all time. I will say, going into this round, the scores as they stand are Matt in the lead with 170 points. Greta in second place with 135. Peya, with that last round, you got up to third with 95 points. Jake, as the person with the fewest number of points in the round, you have been eliminated. Dorset Naga, 1 million to 1.6 million SHU. 7 Pot Dougla, 920,000 to 1 Greta.
Are these like pepper spiciness, the most spicy to the least spicy?
I will count that. I will say these are the world's hottest peppers. World's hottest peppers. That means you're in the lead now. Okay, this is the final clue in the round. It all comes down to this. For all of the marbles, it's a visual clue. Second clue. Third clue. Fourth clue. And the fifth and final clue. Matt.
Is it like TV show hosts? Wait, that. Yeah.
No, unfortunately, Matt, that is not correct. They all have initials JP. So
Is that JP
Morgan on the left, James A. Polk, James Patterson, the author, Joe Pesci, and Jeff Probst.
I knew.
I was like... Greta, don't be too disappointed, Greta.
I'm not.
You have won immunity for the second week in a row. Greta, you have made it to the final four. Greta, you are again immune. Congratulations.
Guess who is going to the final four? Your favorite person, your favorite survivor, your favorite castaway.
That was awesome. Like, that was...
Wow. The fact that the final three was us.
Sammy got it. Sammy got the idol.
Sammy got the idol? Are you kidding me?
Oh, yes. Fuck yeah,
Let's
baby.
go.
Let's go. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Thank God, too, that she was on it. Sammy wasn't even playing the game, so she just went for it. Wow, we clutched the fuck up. Like,
If we make it through this tribal, 2 out of the 3 of us are guaranteed, at minimum, final 3. At minimum, and it very easily could be the 3 of us.
Oh my God.
It'll be the 3 of us, I think, unless Sammy wins.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy won the idol. I'm immune. Jake's gonna put his vote on Peya. And God forbid Peya gets idled out of the game, but I don't think that will happen. I need to get this blanket off me, first of all. Oh my gosh. I'm so
It hurts so much.
You're what?
My back. Like, I have so much shoulder pain right here.
Jake, I foiled your plan a little bit. And I can only hope that you get a little bit of payback, because if you say my name, good things do not tend to happen to you. You better fucking hang it up, man. Like, just hang it up. Don't even come to tribal.
Do you remember where we were like last week with all of the fucking Zoom calls and stressing out?
Think about where we were after Allison got voted out.
I know.
Who would have thought that we'd be here?
Us and Charlotte, and
Yeah, who would have thought? The idol is only good for tonight, right?
I would assume so. You know, I'm one week closer to winning. And I never, ever would have thought that I could. But now that we're here, it is so close. Like, it's so close. And I want it so bad. And so I'm hoping that, you know, I'm safe tonight and can clutch it out again next week.
this makes the Final Four feel real, and that's what matters to me.
Yeah. Guys, we low-key secured the bag. Like, we did.
Hey, Sammy! Let's go!
Hell I can't believe it! I'm so proud of myself. I have an idol. It feels so cool.
Dude, congrats. That's huge.
So Jake is chill. He thinks that me, Matt, and him are all gonna vote for Peya tonight. So he's fine with me playing it on myself. He thinks we have the votes. We're golden.
Okay, cool.
I think next week Matt would be willing to join us, because my loyalty to us being together as a pair and getting to the final three has never wavered.
I am astonished. And I feel bad.
This is our plan, like moving forward, like we're gonna do this.
I'm really hoping that they don't find any discrepancies.
But I am stressed because there's still a vote going on me.
Yeah, I know that.
And you're sure he doesn't have anything, like another?
I'm positive. Matt, Jake might want to Zoom with us three.
Okay.
I love this. This is exactly the kind of drama like I needed in my life, honestly. Fake drama, like I live for it.
So tonight's tribal, I'm like stressed because I'm obviously, like, my name is definitely gonna get written down at some point. I'm stressed. Like, I fully trust you all. I fully do. Don't worry about that. I'm just like, in general, like, you know, when you know your name is getting written down.
Yeah, definitely get that.
I believe Greta and I believe Matt. Like, I know that they're with me. I'm nervous that Sammy may, like, use this as an opportunity to put the idol on Jake and then get rid of me. But I'm just praying that she's with us. And I believe she is, but, you know, it's just easier when you're holding the idol.